Hey, welcome. This is Crow for Crow Sports Crapology. We're here doing the AFC North Preview. So I'm going to tell you how the teams are going to finish in the AFC North. Won't go into it too much in depth. Just tell you how they're going to finish, which teams I think will make the playoffs. So the AFC North, I like watching this division. Well, I like three teams in the division. The Steelers, the Bengals, and the Ravens, because when they play each other, they knock the crap out of each other. It's old-fashioned football. They try to hurt each other and knock each other off the field, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, AFC North, Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win it, no problem. Roethlisberger, he's going to lead the Steelers to another AFC North title. He's got Antonio Brown. He's got some other wide receivers. They drafted Juju Smith-Schuster. Fill in there. I know Le'Veon Bell's not in camp, but they got other running backs. Toussaint. They got they drafted that James Conner guy out of Pittsburgh, who should be a good running back in the NFL. He's not practicing right now. I'm not sure why, but he's on the list of not practicing. So, but he should be a good NFL running back. He can run inside. He's got a little bit of speed, get outside. Real workhorse guy. Looks like he can he took a beating in college. He took a lot of carries. Anyway, the Steelers defense is going to be okay. They got a lot of guys back. They drafted some guys. J.J. Watt's brother, T.J. Watt, looks pretty good in preseason. He can get to the quarterback for the outside, blitzing. They drafted a couple of defensive linemen that look pretty good in preseason. Now, it's only preseason, but they're getting to the quarterback in preseason. I figure if they're dominating guys in preseason, they can hold their own in the regular season. But we'll see. Anyway, that's my pick. Pittsburgh win it. Baltimore Ravens are going to come in second. As long as Joe Flacco comes back and doesn't miss too many regular season games, I'm going to pick the Ravens because he's got a good arm. They have a couple wide receivers. They will have a solid defense and solid special teams because they have John Harbaugh as their head coach. So they should be pretty solid. Their defense should be as good as Pittsburgh's, probably. Maybe it might even be better. When Pittsburgh and the Ravens play, you should watch that. They like to knock the crap out of each other, and they don't like each other. It's great. It's really good football. Third in the AFC is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Marvin Lewis, their head coach, should probably be out of Cincinnati right now. The general manager should probably be out of Cincinnati. They're going to be very mediocre like they've been for as long as Marvin Lewis has been there. They'll be mediocre again. They'll probably finish like 8-8. They have Pac-Man Jones, which is completely ridiculous for anybody to pay him to be on an NFL roster. They did draft Joe Mixon out of Oklahoma. A guy's a really good running back. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He had some off-field problems, but he should be a really good running back. They still got Jeremy Hill. They still got Andy Dalton or Todd. I like to call him Todd, a quarterback. They still got E.J. Green. And Marvin Lewis built defenses in the NFL as a defense coordinator for years. He was defense coordinator for the world champion Baltimore Ravens. So their defense should be solid. It should be okay. I don't think it'll be as good a defense as the Ravens or Steelers, but the Bengal defense should be respectable and at least the upper half of the league. The last team in the AFC North is going to be those Cleveland Browns. And everybody wants Cleveland Browns. I think, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people, even if you're not an AFC fan, your team's in the NFC or some other part of the country, most people want the Cleveland Browns to do pretty well. They want the Cleveland Browns to come back, be a decent team. They've been down for so long. They have a good head coach, I think. Hugh Jackson. He was a good head coach for the Raiders before believe Al Davis fired him for probably no reason. Because Al Davis is kind of crazy. Um, but Hugh Jackson knows how to coach quarterbacks. He knows how to coach offense. He's got Brock Osweiler over there he's using right now. But he also has Cody Kessler. I still say Cody Kessler can play quarterback in the NFL and be effective. And if anybody can coach Cody Kessler and make him effective in the NFL, it should be Hugh Jackson. He's a really good offensive coordinator and offensive mind. But anyway, they got those two guys at quarterback. They also drafted Deshaun Kaiser out of Notre Dame. They let him play in the preseason. I don't like him too much, but the Browns seem to. They have drafted the last 3 or 4 years a lot of guys on the offensive line and defensive line, which is really good because that's what you need to build a team in the NFL. They got Myles Garrett from Texas A&M, number 1 draft pick this year. And he's pretty much a monster on defense. He looks like he's going to be pretty much one of those dominant defensive players. As far as we can see, but it's only preseason, right? Who knows? You never know till the regular season. Preseason, you got second stringers starting. You got even if you put in the first stringers, maybe they're not going full speed because it's preseason, or they've done this, 8 years before they know, I'm not ready to go full speed yet. I don't want to risk an injury, whatever. But anyway, so that's it. Steelers are going to win the division. Ravens going to come in second, probably get a wild card. Bengals third. Those Cleveland Browns fourth. And that's how the AFC North is going to finish. And one thing left we got to do. This is sponsored by Arizona. Arizona Arnold Palmer Zero. It's really good stuff from the Arizona Drink Company. It's Arnold Palmer. It's lemonade and iced tea mixed together. And this is the 0-calorie one, so it's diet. The light one's good. Arnold Palmer Light's good. The regular Arnold Palmer's good from Arizona. Arizona has a lot of other products, a lot of other drinks that are really good too. So go to your store. They're in most of the stores, even convenience stores and stuff, and pick up some Arizona products, whatever you like. I like the Arnold Palmer. Other people like some other of the Arizona drinks. And that's it for the AFC North. It's Crow for Crow Sports Crapology. And I'm going to have some Arnold Palmer here with a little vodka in it, because I like a little vodka in it.